welcome back to the 2022 Solomon Center Open, round 1, back 11. We got a hot round going right now with these guys.
Front half's in the books. Obviously, Randy's shooting fire.
Yep.
Many holes left to go, so we'll see what happens.
Alex right behind him, too. So we got a very stacked card. I'm glad you guys are joining us back for the back 11 here on round 1. So there you can see the scores. Randy with the hot 9 down, Alex with the 8, Silas with the 7, Thunder with the 6, Dennis with the 3. He's trailing.
D nice.
He's there.
I'm going to use that. Hole 13, this is like one of the signature holes for this track. It's kind of this double S-shaped par 4 through the woods. Perfect shot. Maybe a turnover. You can get way down there. For most people, though, you're just kind of hooking something around the first corner, and generally speaking, you'll have a straight look towards the pin to get a easy 3.
Yep.
Risk takers will go for it. We might see some on this card. I don't know.
You do if you go off on the fairway on this hole, it's par or worse.
Par at best, yeah. Smart play is this. Just a chip around the corner and then a straight look into the pin. Can't really do it much better. That's fine though, being on the edge like that.
He still has a look at the pin. It's more the route I like to take is the up high hyzer forehand.
You like high? I feel like you almost have to test the back edge.
You do.
Just so you don't wind up on the inside brush line.
Ooh, got a thumber here from Dennis.
Kind of shapes well. You've got about 150 feet to go before you need to get right. That was just a misrelease. I haven't seen the thumber play on this one, but it kind of makes sense. That was buttery.
Just came out of the woods there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Notice the...
Is he looking for a line to throw through, or is he looking at birds?
You never know with this one. I think the line you're going to choose most times is just that.
Pitching out.
Pitching out. Kind of left himself with another trick here. You'd like to get another 15 feet on that pitch out just so you got a more clean line in. Gonna have to flex something.
What a shot.
Yeah, that'll play.
What an airbender.
You don't love this, but Thunder has the angles. Is he lining up a roller or is this like a flex? Okay, he's flexing. And that's going to do just fine.
Yep.
25-footer maybe. This is more what you're hoping for. Yeah, that makes this hole real easy.
Textbook.
Gonna take the jumper at this one. I didn't realize he got that far down there. I mean,
Yeah, if you can get something to flip up flat a little bit around that corner, you're getting pretty far. Just came up a little short, slid on past it. He'll be there for an easy bird. It's a great bird to have.
you think more putts go in when you match your putters with your shorts?
Yeah, man, you gotta be just straight matched up.
He's styling. He's Dundee.
Dundee. Alex with the clean birdie.
Speaking of styling,
Jeez, man.
I can't get enough of it.
When you come to the Solomon Center Open in jorts, you know you're going to be styling.
He showed up to Pot of Gold last year in like green booty short tights.
I actually played on the card with him.
Full fitted up. It's a man with style.
He was looking good and played well. Randy with an easy bird too.
Is that yours?
Hole 14, about 300 feet, right down the pipe. I think it plays a little longer even.
Yeah, it's slightly uphill.
2, good luck if you don't get out. Some people play halfway up this fairway and then just take a little chipper in and play for par. This is probably, albeit straight enough looking, probably playing as one of the toughest on the track.
For sure, definitely one of the toughest par threes that we've had so far.
Yeah, third toughest hole in this round. He doesn't like it, and that's what happens.
He fought pretty far up the fairway, though, so he might be able to get a little something out of it.
Might have a little spike hyzer overhand out. And
the only bad thing about this fairway is like the kicks left or right. If you kick into the woods, it's tough to get.
Yeah, it's probably not even 30 feet wide. That looks more like it.
Yeah, Randy just makes us eat our words.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if you get to just the mouth of that gap like Randy, you probably got about 25, 30 to go. So he's done well there. And this is kind of what you're looking for. Something with a little flip up that you can hold straight for long enough to get out.
Bonus cooler toss.
I think this is a T-Bird 3 that Dennis likes to throw. It's kind of flippy. So that seems like a good option for this. Doesn't get it flipped up quite enough, but you might have something to work with in there.
He stays on the edge. You should have some. He is in there like swimwear.
Yeah, you usually got to get creative. Like short and left of the pin right there where Silas is
great
the
out.
thickest part of this whole patch of woods. So that's usually what you're left with, some escape shot. Dennis lining up a roller as well.
Good out for Dennis.
Just a little flexor.
You said it for us, Thunder.
2 to add a little trickery. Even if it's only the softest wind, there's always wind straight down that tunnel. Headwind straight down that tunnel.
Doesn't mean anything for rambling, scrambling Randy, no?
Yeah, he's still on it.
11 down now through 14. Mans is killing it. Good 2 for Alex as well.
Good save.
Just like Randy said, it's definitely a good save, especially taking par on this hole if you hit woods early or even later. Dennis with a good save too.
Yeah, taking a par on this hole is not a loss. Taking a par
At
on this
all.
hole is the average.
Now a
Nothing.
bogey on this hole.
Yeah, bogey on this hole is almost guaranteed if you get into the woods as early as Thunder did. So
Hole 15, our furthest hole on the course. Par 4, it's in the open field here, tucked towards the back corner of the field. You want to launch one?
Wide open. This is kind of another good look for those long arms at an eagle, especially considering there's nothing in your way. It's slightly uphill, but other than that, you're, well, looking to put something close enough to putt. And so long as you don't get too left, you're going to have something. This Corvette out of Randy gets over a little.
Just like you said, it's par 4. It's okay. He can pitch it up to the basket for the easy
Yeah,
three. But
most of us are just looking to get up there somewhere close enough to confidently pitch it close. Big turnover line out of Brister. That looks money.
oh my gosh,
And it is.
what a launch! You could say that was some boom sauce.
Exactly what you're looking for. I think this is a DD3. Silas has the power to just put a hyzer angle on this, and he does. And that's what 510 uphill on one angle looks like. Must be nice.
Again, the annoyance is starting to kick in.
That's all right. We love you, Silas.
We love you, Cy. Little turn for Dennis there. Coming up short, though. It's hard to gauge with uphill, you know. Especially
Silas.
not being able to see the basket.
Did he? No.
Didn't get it turned over quite
Yeah,
enough.
I was surprised because from what I know about the disc, it's fairly stable. I figured he would kind of take an approach like Silas did. Might have been an early release. I don't know.
Long bid from Randy.
Oh my God. Nice run.
Easy eagle for Silas.
Born in the eagle.
He couldn't make it look any easier, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what the smile was about. Eagle bid for Brister.
Oh,
that's
my
brutal.
gosh.
Yeah, yikes.
The older Prodigy baskets with the web on the outside it's pretty tough.
Let's see, only 2 eagles on this hole, round 1. You saw one of them, and the other going to our man Noah Prima, team counterspin.
Yes, sir. Buchanan himself.
Yep, checks out.
A little more space.
Little
Little
love
bit more.
tap. 16 is the island hole.
Everyone's favorite hole in this entire tournament.
Yeah, you're basically looking to get just longer than this gravel mound on the left. There's a sort of a line painted on the far side of it, and the sort of gravel there kind of tracks where the OB long is. If you don't make it, you advance to... Actually, no, this year it played as a hazard if
Okay.
you didn't make it. They had a drop zone last year. This looks fine, and a lot of people kind of do this. Play more left so you're not so playing with the OB, and that fence will stop you. So leave yourself with a 25-footer. putting straight at OB, but at least the first part's done. He doesn't like it. It's wide. Oh, yeah.
Man. He's going to like that when he comes around the mound.
Yeah, that's sometimes it works. That's the shape and buckets.
CTP.
We'll see.
Did they have the white line painted on the mound this year?
On the mound?
Yeah.
No, it was kind of on the basket side of the mound.
Okay.
If you got past that gravel mound, you were there. It shapes pretty well for most people, but I wouldn't want to be a left-handed human on this hole.
Yeah, it makes it pretty tough. Well, I mean, forehand.
You could sidearm it, yeah.
This is a death putt. Doesn't matter, it's in.
He knows that could have gone either way.
I guess I don't play hazard very often. No. To like.
It's actually a pretty tough hole, being an island. These guys are making it look very, very easy. Good start frame from everybody. Hole 17, 190 feet. Our second dinker of the day, right? Pretty easy shot, straightforward. Right up the slope here, you have the basket that's tucked a little bit to the right. Kind of have the trees for the backstop there. You just want to throw something straight at it. Maybe a little forehand.
Yeah, the only thing with that forehand is that tree on the left gets in your way.
Yep.
I mean, it shouldn't, but it's close enough to get in your head. This is kind of the play I'll opt for. Just the straightest disc in your bag, right at it.
Just caught the limb on the left side.
That looks more like it.
Right up to it. Shout out to everyone that bought the extra baskets out for the tournament.
What a nerd.
Did he say what a nerd?
Yeah, he did. Just give it right on up there. What a putt. This man is on fire right now. 14 down through 17.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? It's a birdie or die track, and he's not missing. Even those couple longer putts.
Spit outs too. It wasn't even really.
Yeah, and it hasn't been a problem. No mistakes so far. And if you don't make mistakes on a course that's kind of this straightforward, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But the bulk of us are not shooting 14 down through the first 17 out here.
Hate to miss that one.
Down like this,
So it
and
made
then
it
set
right.
for your style. It doesn't
Alex tapping in his bird. Good to go.
Good drive, Alan.
Thanks, man.
Hole 18, 245 feet. This is another part of the field that we have the basket placed just right in the middle before 14 that you can see there. So very wide open shot. Pick your poison.
No island, no OB. The only trick on this one is your T-pad was super slick, especially we had a little rain the day before. You can kind of see that clay-like footing. But yeah, at 245. You can even see my name on the T sponsor sign, and the only notes they put on the hole were easy shot.
Randy just made it very easy.
Yeah, that's all you're hoping for. This looks a little wide, but oh yeah, it's stable.
Dang.
Yeah, it's more of a putt than you're looking for on a 250 footer. I think we shot this with a laser and it was a little further, but regardless.
It's kind of sloped. It kind of goes a little uphill and then
Yeah.
kind of comes back down. Thunder
Oh.
leaving it a little short. Misread it maybe. A little bit flatter than he wanted, but he'll still have a look at it. Easy spike hyzer with the splice. Just left.
Just undercommitted a little there.
I just realized his shirt is fireworks.
Is
This
that
is
right?
on the 4th of July weekend.
He's a man of themes. We talked about it in round one. His pot of gold fit's always a showstopper.
That boy themed out.
You gotta love it.
Oh my goodness. Super unfortunate.
Right, exactly.
Easy cleanups for Silas and Randy.
You also have one of those QR tips? You have one of those QR tips too?
Hole 19. You basically take that last hole, copy paste, flip it around, add a couple trees, and you've got hole 19.
I believe this is actually one of the holes from the original layout of the course.
Really? I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
But
It's just in reverse. Super easy hole. Throw
yeah,
something straight at it.
all these portable baskets are kind of adjuncts to the normal 18-hole layout. All 4 or 5 of the last holes you've seen are not part of the standard track, or are and sliced and diced somehow. This is kind of all you're looking for, straight, whatever you've got, and maybe stay out of that brush on the right. Otherwise, this is another one you must get.
First forehand of the card. That's what I have for on this hole. Is a forehand.
Imagine that.
Forehand flex.
Didn't get flexed enough, and he might catch. Yes.
So the problem on this hole with the forehand is if you do leak right, it's pretty tough position to get the bird out of that junk over there.
He hates it. I think
Absolutely.
you just got the
hates
nose up a little on that.
You should have a bit at it. He's right on the edge. Tough fly there, having to lean all the way out the woods.
Yeah, it's going to feel like one that got away, though.
Yep. Easy birds there for Silas, Randy, and Dennis. Everyone else is going to clean up their pars. Hole 20, 286 feet. Downhill on this little wooded tunnel here. Basket's going to be tucked to the right. You can play the backhand turnover mid-range, maybe a straight forehand shot, something that's going to skip immediately to the right for the basket there. Biggest thing is just making sure you beat the trees that are on the left-hand side of the fairway.
Yeah, and you can kind of see in the whole preview, it almost bends left first. So this sidearm play is kind of tough. I mean, Randy makes it look just cakey. So I'll shut up
tough.
now.
It's
but
so tough.
I don't know, just the shape of it. You almost have to get this forehand stood up momentarily before it goes right. This looks good. The trouble for me on the sidearm is I always either hit the back edge or pull a Silas here and get a little too pinched on the sidearm. Actually, though, and again, I just quite can't wrap my head around it, Nate, one of the counterspin founders, aced this hole.
Oh, yeah, he did.
I think it was first round. Nasty ace.
PD2?
I think it was a PD2, yeah.
Another forehand man. Oh, no, that's not the kick you want.
And that back edge of the tunnel there comes up so fast. If you're trying to play that, like, sort of
Soft turnover.
putter turnover a little later to get it right, I don't know. It's tricky.
I'd say it's a demanding shot.
Yeah.
Got up the fairway a little bit, leaves himself a long putt.
Yeah, this tied for third toughest as it relates to par this round.
Oh,
Nice bid.
just off the top. He's fuming at this point. Oh,
That was sick. Little nose up, hyzer putt.
the high stepper.
Watch this.
Sauceman Brister. Oh my goodness.
It's the only good way to get it left enough in that short a distance is put that nose up, put some spin on it.
Right in the heart
That was
center of the
yeah,
chest.
that was tougher than it looked, and it didn't look easy. Oh yeah,
Nice. And the nub factor for Silas
He's
today
had a
is
couple of
at
those.
100%.
but hey, it's green on the scorecard.
Look at this.
Two.
Just- What do the old guys say? Ain't
I don't
no
know.
pictures on the scorecard.
That's right.
What a beast. Just short. I hope Dennis has some bug spray on,
No kidding.
because those shorts they're pretty high.
He's exposed. We'll put it that way.
He's vulnerable.
He's vulnerable. Hole 21, another tunnel shot, kind of snakes down there, but generally speaking, you're just going to throw something straight. You've got water immediately behind this pin, so most are just kind of going to play the hard pan slide with a slower disc to check up. And if you want to give it an ace run, so long as you hit the water, tap in for your par. So.
Easy 3 if you want an ace run.
This is what most people are going to do. I'd imagine does need to hook up a little and sit.
And
that's how you
textbook.
do it.
This man is on fire.
Yeah.
17 through 21 now. About to be 18.
He's asking for it to stop with good reason. That cabbage on the right was probably good to him in terms of speed. Uh-oh. Sit.
Oh! So close. He's in.
Safe. Depending on the card you're walking with.
Yeah.
That could or could not be.
By a chin hair.
That gets a little righter than you'd like.
You think he'll run it?
I wouldn't. I don't know Alex's game well enough, but I certainly wouldn't run that. This looks good. The slide. Yes, sir.
Thunder has those perfect, tight, quick snaps for straight shots. Man's an animal with it.
Yep, no chance.
Good choice for Alex there.
Smart fella.
It's like
What? I mean,
moisture,
that feels
but-
like there's grass growing on top
right. I think is that set overhanging or is that like actually growing?
This is what I'm saying. Depends on the card you're walking with that day. Must have
Shout out to Alex's beautiful elbow in the shot.
some nice fellas.
I would give the benefit since I only see.
Right.
Is there, I think look right.
And those of you just getting into
here,
tournaments,
you can only tell, but
take notes. This is how it's supposed to be done. Get everybody's opinion.
so I would call it.
Keep your emotions out of it. Benefit goes to the player.
Every time.
It was marginal. Seemed like that was the consensus anyway, so Dennis gets the inbounds call and a tap in too.
Speaking of tap in twos.
People hate being dry.
Well, I don't know about a tap in, but hey, count it.
It's right about
A meter's more than 3 feet.
Yeah, you got a little more. If you want to move your meter a little bit.
Okay. Nice.
What a great bird to have for Dennis. Being on the fringe there.
Yeah, that's out of bounds.
Smart
He's
par
gotta
for
meter out.
Alex.
Like, a meter's like 3 feet. It's just a little bit more. He's like, dude, it's coming.
Tap ins for Randy and Thunder.
Are we not playing this?
Nah.
All right, hole 22, 250 feet. I think, honestly, this might be the hardest par 3 on the course because you go down this fairway here and then immediately to your left across this gravel driveway, the basket is tucked up at the tiniest of points of an island.
And it is. It's playing as the toughest hole on the track this round. Probably all 3 rounds just because the angle's not really there. There's a high line that last year the tree gave you a little more leeway on. Some people kind of go straight with a stable disc and just, this is kind of a hope I get close enough, but you're still 80, 90, 100 feet from the pin right there. maybe a little closer. Probably playing for 3. I saw this play, kind of this sidearm roller, or just a skip with a stable disc just before that road and hoping to get way left.
Yep.
Because it does go way left.
Yeah, and the thing about the gravel too is that if you try to bite off more and try to get the skip off the gravel, you don't know what it's going to do with the lumpiness.
No, right. All the successful shots I saw hit the lowest point in this little grass strip you're looking at and got that stable edge to skip left. If you skip long here, this brush he's looking at between him and the pin is high. The only option from there is to go over, and don't ask me how I know, but you're going to have a tough time.
Hey, how do you know?
I took a 7 on this hole.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't ask.
Last year I took a 5 and a 3, I believe, on the 2 rounds.
I don't even remember how it happened. I just woke up on hole 23 4 strokes worse than I was on hole 21. I don't know.
Ooh, just hit the bench there. So does that pathway, was there any boundaries on
It
the
plays like a
pathway?
river. Well, you mean the gravel?
The gravel by the bench that
No.
Alex was just, okay.
There's a pond sort of on the
Oh,
right side if you're from the vantage point of the tee. That's OB, and then the gravel road plays.
why
as OB.
why rest in between holes when you can just
My
rest
guy
on your next
is
shot?
laying down. No backswing.
Dang.
All things considered, I mean,
Dang.
yeah, Silas says it best. Dank.
Oh boy.
Oh my
Almost
gosh.
dunks it.
Yeah, you were right. That's pretty much all you have is just the up and over. Oh, so close.
That doesn't look like it, but that's probably
90.
70, 80 feet from the pin, yeah. This is what you're usually left with. If you get in this brush, you just got to go over it.
Oh. Oh, sorry, that's it, and I didn't even have a putt on.
This is actually the only hole to play over par this round.
Really?
Yep.
I can see why.
If that doesn't tell you, this course is a must birdie.
Oh, I know, man. It looked good. I knew it was a little left.
All right, hole 23, last hole on the track. Cool, temporary par 4. You can either hang it way out over the water, playing that hyzer in. Some people lay up to the left side of the screen right here, and then it's basically a jump putt to the pin, looking for the birdie. But if you have the arm to swing a sort of wide hyzer in, it's a clear play. There's not much trouble to be had so long as you don't hit those trees near the bank.
Me and Nick Robichaux last year shared the only eagles on this hole.
Nice.
I'm sure with how these guys are playing, we'll see some more.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
there's no chance between all 5 of these guys, really. Nobody gets the eagle, I would think. Yeah, and this is that sort of
Chip up line.
play it in 2 shots play. The thing about that tree right there is if you get caught up, the trunk of that tree is on the water line. Like standing back on this pin, I kept seeing shots like that going, oh, that's probably safe, and then it's just dunked
In the water.
right in the water.
Thunder's like, I want no part of that. Those
I
are
think that
really
was
good
I
shot.
think that was an inside shot towards it. The slope of that hill, too, you'll kind of get a straighter skip. So you play something low like that, that could be a good play. Most people are going to try this, kind of stay wide of everything and then crash it in. That's halfway there, though. Or more than, but he's chopping the hole in half. This guy, however, probably not.
Just full heat.
I think this is a PD2 out of Silas. And if I know anything about this Frisbee,
That's
is
like
that
a
uh-oh?
straight.
That needs to get left. All right, that's cool.
Oh my goodness. Pin high.
Pin high, imagine that.
Oh, no.
Hits a little early on the skip. Goes more straight up instead of forward. Randy putting one up by the tree by the pin. Should be an easy bird for him.
Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
sit
no.
down.
Oh my goodness. Long, tough bid there.
Got a little bit of ceiling on this putt, but I would take this look for eagle. Do it.
He stretched out for it too,
He gave
man.
that ceiling too much respect.
That wasn't nice.
Nice shot. Good round.
19
19.
under par, dude.
19 through 23. Tough. That's tough.
Forget this hole. Otherwise, fantastic round out of Brister.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that'll do it.
That'll do it. Finished up there. Randy with 19 down, like we said. Silas at 15. Alex at 12. Thunder at 11. And Dennis at 6 down. So for our next round, we're going to have Nathan Farber coming up on the card. Cameron Roberts and Logan. They shot the 13s. Logan shot the 12. It's a pretty strong play there from everybody.
Yeah, I mean, 7 cards dividing them. 46 holes to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's a lot of golf just for round one there.
in anybody's game, really.
Anybody's game. Still got 2 whole rounds. We're in for a treat for the rest of them with these stacked cards that we continue to have. So, hope you guys enjoyed the first round of the 2022 Solomon Open. We'll see you on the next round.
See ya.
Peace.